Spencer Lewis here. We're talking to 13-year-old mini stock sensation 2012 Flamborough Speedway Oktoberfest winner, the Astronaut, Brandon McFerran. And Brandon, you're hanging out here tonight at Sunset without a race car. I know you haven't had the start of the season that you were looking for. Tell me a little bit about what's happened to that number 64 team.
I mean, our first week it went a little bit rough, but still we had a good run. Like, I mean, we got put in the wall and we came in the pits, fixed it, went back out, started at the back, came up to I think it was 9th, and I T-boned Rob Hoskins, and that pretty well bent the whole front of my race car. I stayed out there and I still managed a top 4, so I couldn't really say it was a bad night, but it wasn't a good night because we still had to fix the car through the week. But I said to my team we'd get them next week, and we came back and went out for the heat race, and the driver made an error and forgot to tighten the ground wire, so I didn't start the heat race. I came off early, and so we had to go on the Consi. I won the Consi, and then I started 19th in the feature. Made it up to 2nd. Couple things happened. I got black flag, went to the back, and last lap I got spun into the wall and went in backwards. I was a little bit hurt, but I toughed it out and I'll be fine.
I know when we spoke over the offseason, you said that your goal for this year was to come out and go for a championship. To have the season open up like it has the last 2 weeks, when does frustration begin to settle in for you as a driver?
I got a little bit frustrated last week, but you know, I just said to myself it's pretty early on to get frustrated. I don't want to get really too big into points racing. I'm still not too sure if I want to go points race or not. I might travel a little bit, actually. Depends how everything goes and pans out, and sponsors. That's a big deal. I'm still looking for sponsors. Anybody's welcome to come on the car if they're looking for like sponsor race car. But if we get some sponsor money, I hopefully do a little bit of traveling. But right now it looks like we're just going to be at Flamborough for a bit.
If the poor fortune continues and the wrecks continue to pile up, and I know it's a lot of work, it's a lot of money going into to put that car together, will that impact your decision to go points racing at Flamborough or not?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's basically you have to play it by ear. You got to see what happens every week, and you just, I don't know. We'll see. I
know it's not possible without a lot of support. Go ahead and thank some of the people that have gotten you to the show in 2013.
Well, first and foremost, I got to thank my mom and dad. They haven't gave up on me. They know this is what I love to do, and they get me out to the track every week. I got to thank Peter D. Laird. He's been sponsoring me since I made my first lap. Meisner Construction, Finish Line Painting and Restoring. Paul House painted the whole race car. I got to thank him. He did an amazing job on it. Bev Thring for building that car, safe car. He did a really good job. Absolute Wed, East End Car Wash. I just can't thank him enough.
Now you actually came out tonight at Sunset for a different reason. You're actually out serving as a spotter for the Prodigy Caden Lapswitch in the Superstock division. Your first time on the radio with anybody. Tell me a little bit about how that went.
Oh man, that was an experience actually. I can't thank the Caden Lapswitch racing team enough for letting me spot for him. They asked me, have you ever spotted before? I spotted a little bit for a couple guys in practice, but nothing really big. And he's like, well, I guess you can spot for me. So I got on the radio with him in the heat race, and we went out, and he won the heat race, and it felt really good as a spotter to see him win in his brand new car. His papa would have been proud of that. And then the second heat race, you know, had a bit of trouble. He got held up at the back, and car got hit there at the end, but no big deal. I said we'd bounce back in the feature. Don't get upset about it, and sure as hell sure enough we did it, and he finished 2nd. So it was a big experience.
How can the fans keep up to date with you, my friend? What's that Twitter address?
Follow me on Twitter at Brandon McFerran. Like my Facebook page at just Brandon McFerran, or add me as a friend on Facebook.
There you go, folks. Driving the number 64 car. He's still only 13 years old. He's getting better and better every time out of the trailer. It's the Astronaut, Brandon McFerran. You'll see him around the province this year. Best of luck the rest of the way, my friend.
Thanks, Spencer.